Hello, my friends. Well, I was right in the last video when I said tomorrow will be a better day. And it was. And so is today. Because over there in Moosie's world, guess who is sitting in that red leather chair?
Moosie!
And all is well. It's like he never left. We're back to our normal little self. We had a great day yesterday when we left the hospital. So this is one of Moosie's pals. Everybody was there to say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for staying. You're welcome.
Thank you for all your help. We appreciate it.
But I've had the pleasure of working with this guy now since he's been here. How many days have we been
It
here?
may have been your pleasure, but I like a little like this way, you know?
We're happy to get rid of him.
Huh?
Debbie's here.
High risk fall. You're a hot fall risk. Look at you. Mwah.
Oh, he's going in to say goodbye to everybody. Moses out. Bye, Sam.
Ready?
My Debbie pretty, look at her.
Too close.
Yay! Yay, Moosie!
And I did take little videos and snippets, but you know, that worked so fast that I couldn't say, oh, stop, let me take a picture. But I did get some good pictures. And when we arrived at home, Micah and Colleen were waiting to help Moosie into the
Moosie's home! Look at him go.
No, he hasn't done this in a while. Get close up to it. Stay right.
There he goes. Cats are welcoming him home too. Hi! Hi!
Oh, the kitty cats are where's Shamu? They're all around.
They're here to welcome Moosie home.
And that went well. We took some pictures, and guess what happened when Micah and Colleen were here in the house? Micah found the disc that fits on my Dyson. So my Dyson is not broken. Okay, I have to show you this just so I didn't feel so stupid. This is what the piece is, this one big blue thing on the end, and that's what I didn't think I was looking for something this big. Can you see why I thought it was a roll of blue duct tape down under the table? I couldn't have gotten it anyway. So that's what I thought was lost, but we have it now, and my wonderful Dyson is ready to go again. I thought it was a small cap this big. I saw it when I was looking around for this disc, and I thought it was duct tape. Well, there you go. Micah got down on his knees, got it, put it on the Dyson, and we're in business. Of course, the bad side of that means that I do have to do a little vacuuming, but with a Dyson, it's like pushing nothing around. So that's no big deal. And the physical trainer or therapist who is coming to evaluate Moosie wanted to come today, and I said, oh, no, we're resting up for the weekend. Please come Monday. He said, okay, he'd fit us in. He's coming on Monday, so I have today and tomorrow, and I have Matthew coming in about 5 minutes, and Colleen and Micah are here, and we don't know who else is going to show up, but I have plenty of help. So, I look a little better today, I hope. I'm sorry that I upset you with my downer mood, but see how fast you can recover with your mindset. And this is where it happens, in your own head. I wonder if you notice that after my initial reel that I take as I greet you and do my reel for about 2 or 3 minutes, I stop and then I look at it and I always check the makeup. And guess what? it always has to be fixed. So I did a little bit down here, a little bit here, and I rubbed some of this off. So it looks a little better now. It's a good thing I do this in segments, or I'd be going through the whole video with messed up eyes. Why I can't see that when I look in my mirror, I don't know. I don't know why. So today, Matthew is coming up with a walker and also a wheelchair that is not a real lightweight one, but it's definitely a lot lighter and better than that little ugly transport one that I have. Not that we'll be using it too soon. The only time we might be using it is when we visit Matthew and his kids, or Mikey and his kids, and we might be going to ball games or something. So Moosie, would you like to talk on camera or off? I can come over there if you want. He has chosen to speak to you from Moosie's world. So I'll meet you over in Moosie's world. Well, aren't you looking very much at home there? Welcome home. And how does it feel?
I mean, sitting in my chair as usual feels great. I'm so darn happy. I guess what I have to say is that the people at the rehabilitation center at St. Jude's kind of picked me up and brushed me off and gave me a new set of legs and no pain.
Yeah, wasn't that wonderful?
Isn't it wonderful what they did?
Yep.
I mean, they were juggling drugs and exercising me, and voila, I'm back where I started from right before I left.
It was something that was hard for everybody to understand, even the doctors.
Yeah. How could they blame it on a hematoma?
Yeah.
Different things, and by George, they found the answer.
They did.
And I have no pain. I was in excruciating pain.
It was.
You know, they have 0 to 10. You know what's after 10?
I know.
F-bombs.
I know. I knew you
And
were
not
going to
for
say
the ladies,
that.
of course.
Well, you know, we ladies can tolerate pain better than men, but that's okay, right?
Of course.
Of course.
I give you that.
Well, do you know Matthew is coming now? We've had all sorts of, Debbie was there at your dismissal from the hospital and helped us go out. So I have her on a little film. Mike and Colleen were here, and now you have Matthew. What is Matthew bringing
Matthew
you?
is bringing me a big old corned beef sandwich.
Pastrami.
Pastrami.
Yes.
That you can't eat in one day. It's so big.
Yes. And he's looking forward
He
to that.
special ordered it, yep.
Yep. He's coming up with some things that Moosie can use around the cottage. Now, he isn't really back to square one yet, right? We have to be careful. They tell us that he is a fall risk. Always was, but more so right now. But PT Man is coming on Monday to evaluate you, and we go from there, right?
You know, when I was 23 and drinking, I was a full rate then.
Oh, well, Moosie has those hamstrings that are really tight. But speaking of his weight, I did tell you he lost 10 pounds.
217, I love it.
Well, I hope we go down from there. I don't know about pastrami sandwiches and the pasta last night. That your first meal home. Wasn't that good? I have a picture of him sitting there eating his pasta and Italian hot sauce.
Look at that, yeah.
I'm wrecking your diet. Well, you look wonderful.
Thank you.
And I know we're happy to have you home.
I feel good.
Yeah, and you already had a 3-hour snooze in your favorite chair.
Sat in this chair and died like a dog.
How
Slept like a
fun.
dog.
Watching your baseball again? You didn't have that there.
I put it on and slept through the whole darn game.
Oh, gee.
Now we're going to watch a basketball game. Oregon playing UCLA. Let's go, Ducks.
Good. Welcome home.
Thank you, love. And thanks, friends out there, for all the prayers you've sent my way. And believe me, they work. Thank you very much.
Who's here?
Well, hello, everybody.
And what do you have in that bag?
Well, we've got all kinds of mobility products for Moosie.
Good, let's look in and see.
Lots of options. He already has one of these, which is a basic transport chair. And this one here is the up walker.
Oh!
Basic
Oh, yeah.
walker.
Yeah, good.
And we got
That's
two
what he
types
needs.
with the wheels and the tennis
Oh,
balls.
yeah, yeah.
And then
Oh,
we've got
good.
the wheelchair over there. And
Right. We're in business.
yep,
Yep.
one of these will work perfectly, or a couple
Oh, yeah.
of them.
Matthew has arrived with some toys for you. Check out.
I'm telling you, it looks like a circus in here with all the ways I can get around. Look.
Look at all these things lined up.
The ideal mobility product.
Oh, my
The
God.
ideal Moosie.
Matthew, tell us about all these things. I like that one.
This is what you see. This is the up walker. This is the one that's really good for keeping straight while you walk. And this is a standard wheelchair that you see. It's just a lightweight one that hopefully Nans can lift in the car. And this is kind of a transport chair in between. Has medium-sized wheels that can get over different kinds of terrains.
Yeah.
This is just your standard
Basic walker. And I checked, it does fit into our narrow bathroom door, and he needs that to get into the bathroom.
Yep.
So this is
Some options to the rollator there.
yeah, that's his little over here's his little old rollator.
The problem is, I've had 3.5 years on this puppy, and I know how it goes.
It's kind of like driving a car. You get used to your old cars,
Yep.
right?
It's the lightest of anything. So this would be the easiest by far to get in and out from Mama.
Yeah, but the other thing is it's harder to push because it has the smaller wheels.
This one's not that much heavier, and you'd have the benefit of going
I like
over
that
all
one.
kinds of terrain with the brake.
Yeah. Well, thank you for demonstrating all this.
It's my life.
It is his life. He's in equipment. What do we call it? Health equipment or?
Durable home medical supplies, durable medical equipment, and Cindy's business is
It's his
basically
wife's,
all
yeah.
kinds of mobility and bedding and wound care and incontinence products, all kinds of things.
And you do not
Urinary
only
products.
sales but rentals too, don't you?
Yep.
Yep.
So,
Isn't that wonderful?
but we won't charge you, Moosie.
Head up,
I mean-
knees straight.
Oh yeah, it does have a big footprint.
Pretty good. You driving? Well, Moosie and I have spent the afternoon with Matthew, and as you can see, he brought in an array of toys for Moosie to choose from. Typical Matthew, right now he's outside bringing all those tubs of the bulbs, the tulips and daffodil, hyacinths, what else, Moose? And Moosie has had them all stored in the shed because it was too cold in the winter. And right now, Matthew is bringing out all my pots with all the plantings of bulbs that he did. There were 100 or 200 of them. 150. And he's bringing them out to the garden now. I'm trying to finish up this video before it gets too dark. Don't forget, by the way, tonight is daylight savings time. Don't forget to turn your clock forward, right? Yeah, forward. When I was showing my capes and my long line sweaters a couple of weeks ago, I think it was Dee told me that she had sent away for these clips to clip cardigans that don't have buttons or capes together. And I went online because I do have so many of these capes that don't have closures in the front. And I'm gonna have to stand up and show you. You get 4 in a package, and I think it was only $8.99. And look at these. You clip them on the front. It's just this little, you have 4 different designs. I wish they were all the same. You could put them 4 down each one. You clip them on. Here's the back clip on it. And then there's a little clip that you just clip them together, and it holds your, isn't that amazing? I hope you can see it close enough. Isn't that nice? Well, we've had a lovely afternoon with Matthew here all afternoon, bringing Moosie all his wonderful toys to use during the next few weeks. Also, he brought him a wonderful pastrami sandwich, which he ate, loved. Matthew and Cindy have found this new wonderful place of sandwiches. Mine, I didn't eat. I wasn't hungry, so I will have mine for supper tonight. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little visit of Moosie being home. Everything is wonderful now. I am calm and all my exhaustion is over with. I do have some more things to do tomorrow, but that's fine. Thanks for all our kids They've been wonderful, helping him come home, get settled, bringing him all these things besides the food. We are very blessed. And I would say that having Moose here in the house, as opposed to being in a hospital where you don't know what's going on 24 hours a day, is a big difference. And I know you all know that. You've been through this. To me, just having him here and being able to, he even seems better. He's been practicing his walking back and forth with Matthew, doing his exercises like a good boy, and it looks like everything is fine. Thank you so much for worrying about me. I have to apologize for the last video. I was exhausted and it showed, but you know what? I was asleep last night by 8:30, so was Moose. We both slept well, and I think that did the trick. So I'm going to close. I'll see you in a couple of days. Thank you so much for all your prayers and blessings and warm wishes. I'm sure all of your prayers worked. And I do want to tell you that I have been reading all the comments. I read them in the middle of the night when I'm awake. It's getting a little tough to personalize every response. I want to tell you everything that I'm feeling in my heart, my gratitude, but it's getting difficult to answer everyone. But please know that I feel so grateful for every single one of you, whether you give me a little heart or a paragraph or just a line. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Goodbye for now, and God bless us all.